morning, Vietnam!
Rise and shine.
I'm the leader of the Repeal the 19th.
I think it was awesome. Sorry, whoever's offended by that concept, I don't care. I thought it was awesome.
Because we have a tendency to think that way around here.
My nigga.
Y'all the ones bringing this stuff in here, but I'm the poster child for it.
Where are you from, bro?
Oh, I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, that's a sick accent, bro. I haven't heard that before. That's awesome, dude.
It's my team. It's my quarterback.
And you're trying to get a controversial statement out of me. But
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Bring your ass.
Hey.
You serious?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On. He's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. We are the most professional on-time, clickbait sports show on the internet. How about that? We are the unofficial first leg of the Rumble lineup. That's right. Unofficial, but we're here. So it's kind of official, but it's unofficial, correct? That's how we do it. We had a wild night last night, a surprising wild night in the sports world. Pick a league. Let's go NBA. You got Jokic putting up a 61-point triple-double and them losing because Westbrook did something stupid. We'll talk about that. You got Steph Curry, 12 threes, 50-plus points, age 37. He's a specimen. We have go to MLB, the Braves, worst team in the league, never going to win a game. They suck. We have in Sacramento where the A's, well, they're not even, yeah, they're the A's, where the Athletics are playing. You can never bet an under there. How about that? We've got NFL rule changes for the upcoming season. We got all that and more, but first, we got to check in with our co-host. Oh, by the way, at the end of this show, we're going to have Benny on for the Devils in the World Highlight League. Our boy.
We love Benny. That's our guy.
And he's on this team's on a little loser streak right now. Got to bring him on because we're good luck for him. So we're going to turn this ship around. First, Crick, how you doing this morning?
I'm all right, I think, man. I'm looking back over the picks here. Hockey kicked my damn head in again last night. These nights where we got so many hockey games to pick from, I'm not having good days on the ice.
That's the only thing I don't have pulled up from like a sports league is hockey. I didn't see anything. I know there's probably something that happened in hockey, but I haven't. There's so many other things that happened last night. It's insane, dude.
I think I went like 1-6 in hockey again last night or something. NBA wasn't bad, kind of a wash there. Did lose my 2-unit play on that one. Kind of expected it. Baseball was all right. It's kind of one of those math things, man, where I'm kind of like, right now there's so many sports going on where I'm putting all these picks in and I wind up or down like 1 or 2 units. I got all these different plays in place, and you find it, you check the smoke clear, you're down, up or down 1 or 2 units. Like, well, hell, all right, it was fun, I guess. How you doing, man? You all right?
Doing good. I'm doing good. Oh, yeah, we had a crazy ending in the Yankee game. That one came through for me. By the way, the Braves are lucky they didn't win because had they won, actually, the Hawks are lucky that the Braves didn't win because the Hawks were going to be dead to me. Remember yesterday we were talking about that line looked fishy on the total. It was 238 and it was coming down and there's sharp money and it was like Portland and the Hawks. And we're like, that feels low. And it's like, and the sharp action was on the under. And we're like, we should probably go under. I put them in a parlay and everything hit at the time. Everything had hit just a 5-legger, a little $30 to win 600. No big deal. But I put the under 237 in that game. I don't know why. I knew to go not to do it, but I'm like, you know what? This will be the time that the sharp thing was right. So I went under. It landed 240.
I don't know. I did it again too in the stupid ass Bulls games. I don't know why the hell I keep betting on Chicago Bulls games.
I don't know.
But I damn took the under in that one again. I'm thinking terrible teams, and I don't know why I do it, man. They keep setting these totals. They keep driving down 3 or 4 points throughout the day, and they just cruise over the damn total. I don't understand. They had like 140 points at halftime or something. I was like, we're dead to rights.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I was looking at the stats. It's crazy. There's it looks like college basketball games in the NBA right now because of the, at least point spread wise, because there's just some bad teams. It's like everyone's race, even teams that could still be that 10th spot. They're all tanking. They don't want it. They don't want to be in the play-in. They just like, we want to be done.
Yeah. Speaking of the NBA, man.
If you look at the stats, though, you want to go ahead and just bet against those teams. Like not just obviously on the money line, but like on the spread. Like even if it's like a 12, 13, 14-point spread, and you're like, that's gross. Just do it.
Take it. No, I told SD40 man the same thing the other night. I was like, I think I'm learning the NBA. You just take the really good teams and lay all the points against the really bad teams.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. They win by 40 and stuff.
But here's how we're going to start the show before we get into any of these games. Well, first we'll say hello to our friends, and I know you got something pulled up, but I gotta show you this masterclass of. I thought I was pretty good at doing advertisement reads and whatnot, but I found a masterclass example. I hope to be as good as this guy one day, but we'll get into that here in a second. But first, Grass Guy's in the house. What up, buddy? He said he shit the bed last night. That sounds gross, man. I hope you cleaned up.
Yeah.
Patriots in the house. Mont's here. Buku. Morning, Buku. Leslie's in the house. Morning, fellas. Hey, everyone here, make sure you smash that like button. All right. Smash it. Chris said that he was pretty happy. Shout out to Chris with the creator program. Some of the creators, hopefully we were one of them. Let's make sure we are definitely in April. So keep smashing the like button. Let's keep this chat rolling. Let's keep it moving. All right. Buku says, did you fellas know that the torpedo bat was created by an assistant coach for the Marlins? No, I did not.
I did not either. I thought everybody was telling me it was some MIT guy or something.
The fight of the year. No, the MIT guy is the one that used the torpedo technology and then the analytics of each player. So it shapes it because each torpedo bat is different. It's not exactly
right because you're
customized to
focused on where you hit the ball and all that stuff.
Yeah. Will Steady throws shade at the NHL. I didn't throw shade. I'm just saying there was so much going on. I didn't see anything from the NHL. I'm sure something happened. It's a race to the bottom now. That's right. Buku says going to cash my Blues to make the playoffs ticket plus 900.
Me and Buku both got one of those, baby. We both got one of those. Let's go.
Username 0-5 yesterday, catching up to the Bravos, Taylor fade, but never go full home. The Braves. We're going to talk about the Braves. I don't know who's worse, the Braves or Rafael Devers. I don't know. Devers at least had a day off yesterday. You know what I mean?
Jeez, thank God for that guy. He needed a day off.
Real quick, before you show us what you want to pull up there, I want to show you this. This is a masterclass advertiser. SeatGeek is not a sponsor of the show, by the way, but this is just a little free advertising for them. Listen to this, Crick. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Kids, head to the SeatGeek app or SeatGeek.com. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. Who knows? Maybe you'll get to sit next to her. Kids, head to the SeatGeek app or SeatGeek.com. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace.
Master marketers, bro.
You'll get to sit next to her.
Oh, what a genius, dude. That's just off the top of the head. He didn't know they were going to show her on the screen when he was reading the ad.
No, there's somebody up there scanning and said, look, there's an empty seat by that young lady. Throw the SeatGeek sign right next to her. Put it there. We got advertising, baby. That's easy.
Oh, that was beautiful. He saw those big old pillows and said, yep.
There are so many people that logged on to SeatGeek immediately when they saw that, and they're like, oh, man, let me get a seat. Maybe I'll sit by her. That's funny. That's funny. Good marketing, bro.
Beautiful.
Good marketing.
It was beautiful. I saw that yesterday. I was like, God, that's good.
Yeah. Good morning, Sean. How you doing, man? New face in here. Good to see you. Good to see you.
What up, Sean? Morning.
That's right. No, man, I heard from our guy. He actually sent this to me yesterday, but I heard from our guy, Super James, man.
Oh, yeah?
I'd sent him. He had asked me before, a year or so ago, when we were talking about me and old Kilgore, a.k.a. and his buddy that played for the Chiefs and everything, talking about being on that cover of that magazine. Super James had asked me, he wanted to see a cover of it. I don't know where the hell mine is. It's packed up somewhere. But anyway, I sent him the clip of that video when AK asked Kilgore about it, and I'd sent it to him some time ago, and he just didn't see it. Well, he responded to me yesterday, and he was like, man, that's great and everything. He was like, I hadn't got to get in the show a lot. He was like, I don't get to check my email till late at night. He's like, but I do. He said, I put about 4 bets a weekend. He was like, but I don't get to ride with all you guys' picks. He's like, but I still look at them and root for them. And he was like, I guess, he said, and this is off of yesterday morning now, so the night before where I swept the NBA 2 days in a row. He said, it looks kind of like the NBA's been saving your bacon. And he sent me this picture, man. Oh, God, we got to do the daggum StreamYard. Pull it down, pull it back up. Look at that. Super James. Look at that, man. He good at AI, man. He knows how to figure it out.
Saving your bacon, huh?
Saving my bacon, man.
funny.
That's from our guy Super James right there. I said, man, I missed that cat. He said he'd been doing all right, man. He's just been busy. Hadn't had time to hop in the chat and all that stuff. I think he gets to watch some of the replays and everything, but he was glad to hear he was doing all right, man.
Well, good. I miss him. Hope he gets to join us once. Maybe he'll be able to join our NFL stream. How about that? Our NFL draft stream.
I'll hit him up. I'll ask him, man. I'll ask him. I don't remember who.
Well, at least be in the chat. But I mean, if he wants to come on for one of his teams, for his little segment, I got to start getting that list fully together or whatnot. But yeah, that'd be fun. Good morning, Ripper. How we doing?
Yeah, we do got to get on that too. We got about 3 weeks.
Masters is next week, and Patriot dropped it. You know what we got to do?
Drop it.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away indeed. Thank you to Leslie for sharing out the stream link. Love it. Craig, we're gonna start in the NBA because there was just a wild amount of things. I mean, we're gonna go through things rapid fire. We're gonna look at today's stuff, then we're gonna go to MLB, and then we got some NFL rule changes too.
Your world, sir. I'm just living it.
I'm leaving you speechless. I know. I'm just
Yep.
so professional and like everything all together today. It's just
non-clickbait, most on time, most pro.
That's right. Most pro. Let's start with Steph Curry. 52 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 12 threes. They were really, really excited. God, this stupid browser thing. I'm going to stop. Hold on. I hate StreamYard sometimes.
Yeah.
Hate it. Anyways, he was trying to go for the record of, they said they were in the fourth quarter and like, he has 11 threes made. He's trying to break the record of 14 in a game. I go, he ain't breaking that record.
No.
I mean, you're not getting 4 more.
Is it his record?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
I think it's his record.
I didn't ask. But yeah, dude.
Sure, but man,
the
who'd they play?
The Grizzlies, who were the 2 seed most of the season. The Grizzlies are actually favored to not win a playoff series.
They are absolutely imploding. You fade the Grizzlies right now like the plague, dude.
They fire their coach. Is that them, right? Or was that the Timberwolves that fired their coach?
I don't think the T-Wolves have fired their coach. They've been playing.
Yeah, I think it was the Grizzlies. They fired their coach last week. I think it was him. Either way, they can't beat a good team. They're like the Knicks.
They're firing a coach that's going to make the playoffs?
Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird thing that happened last week. I kind of blew over the story because we had something else going on. But yeah,
that's weird. Careful what you wish for.
Yeah. Anyways, Warriors though, much needed win too. If you look at the standings, that puts them up in the 5 seed now. Gets them a little bit away from getting sucked into the plan. But right now, actually, if the season ended, we'd get first round of the playoffs to be Lakers Warriors, the old man squad. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun.
You know what I mean? You got Butler and Curry and versus
be like
Luka.
Be like watching the PGA Tour on the senior tour. So.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or then they let one young guy come in. That's Luka.
Yeah,
the old guy
who looks like an old guy. Luka that looks like an old guy.
It'd be like if you put Tiger Woods with Fred Couples back in Tiger's prime.
Whatever, that would be pretty cool. I love Freddie Couples.
I love Fred Couples too. Yeah. So there's that. Good win by the Warriors there. Let's go through some of these scores. The Blazers get a win. That's shocking. Down in Atlanta, you can't trust the Hawks.
I had 2-unit play on the Hawks. It was due. We actually we were making our crazy parlay on Pump the Brakes yesterday, and we made sure and put the +5.5 for the Blazers on there because we told them, I was like, y'all got to take the take the Blazers today. That's the play. I got 2 units on the Hawks. Take the Blazers. Money line winner.
Boom, booyah! I got to show. Where is it? Oh, this
is it. All the teams from Atlanta are just trash.
I don't know. You can never trust them. Plus the overhits, which was also shocking.
Knicks,
told you bet against bad teams. This line people actually bet on the Sixers in this one. What was that, 14, which it lands on it. But by the time the game tipped off, it closed 12.5. So if you waited, You laid it with the Knicks, 105-91 win over the Sixers. Or you could have just laid the minus 1,000 on the Knicks money line. I mean,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you could have done that. Gross. The 76ers suck.
Yes.
This is a terrible franchise.
Yes. Bucks, speaking of teams that suck, told you can't trust the Suns. Don't care. Durant's out. Durant's going to be out at least another week. Bucks get a much-needed win, 133-123 win over the Suns there. Devin Booker with 39 points, 11 assists still was enough. Giannis comes out, though, 37 points, 11 assists, 3 steals.
It would blow my mind.
Good player. I mean, you could just take over on like all the big stars in the NBA yesterday. You had Jokic, Booker, Giannis, Trae Young. I mean, everyone just
parlay them all together. Yeah.
Price picks it. And while you're over there, use promo code GameOn.
I wanted to take the damn Bucks yesterday, but I felt like the line was a little sneaky small for a Suns. I've been fading the Suns pretty hard lately too, and should have done it again last night. I bet Kevin Durant doesn't play another game this year.
Why would you?
That's what I'm saying. Like you say, if he's going to be out a week now, that team's lost a lost season. There ain't no way I'd play another game.
Did when after they tried trading him at the deadline. That's a bold move, Cotton.
That's when they pissed him off.
Yeah,
that's when they pissed him off. And then they act like they were going to trade him again. Shit, he didn't like that, man.
Had a winner here. This one was one of my NBA winners. 2 of them actually. I bet Magic in the over. How about that?
That over did get there, man. I couldn't pull the trigger on it. I couldn't do it. I stayed away, but I knew it was fishy. Let's go. Good bet, man.
I go, this line is way too low for a Spurs game because it's because the Magic, and they don't usually put up a lot of points. I go, this is Spurs. Now, we did need 37 points in the fourth quarter from the Magic, but they came through. Yep. 116-105 win. The total was 217. It's a winner. We'll take it. Spurs suck.
What up, Biersky? We'll talk football in a minute, man.
We're going to talk football next. Yeah, we had a wild night in the NBA. We're going to recap that, and then we'll get into football rule changes.
We'll get there, man. We'll get there. Good to have you in here, though, sir. Welcome.
Yes, we appreciate you being here. We have to let all our friends wake up and get in here. It's early, we don't.
It is early, man. Early. I didn't see Buku this morning, man. He didn't stop by this morning.
Damn. Bulls 137-118 win over the Raptors. Once again, another one where I know the Bulls aren't a great team, but just don't be afraid to lay those numbers. Biersky, we agree with you. Basketball does suck. We agree.
Especially.
But we're getting to the point of the year. We're almost to the first round of the NBA playoffs, and we like to gamble on the show, and the first round of the NBA playoffs is where we make a lot of money.
Everybody's money's green, man.
By the way, Biersky, make sure you tune in. If you're into the NFL, you're into the NFL draft, we're having like a 5-6 hour stream right here on Rumble covering the NFL draft. We're going to be live for the whole thing. And we're going to be bringing people. We're going to be bringing people from the chat on when your favorite team is up and making their pick. We're not getting live fan reactions. We're going to have some of our friends and guests and other content creators on. It's going to be a silly, fun time. I can't wait.
I'm excited about that too. Who's your team, Biersky? Who you like, man? Who's your football team, man?
Did you see my April Fool's joke yesterday?
Which one? I don't know.
I only did one.
I don't know. What'd you do?
I got it pulled up. It's better if I show you.
Okay.
It's better if I show you. I saw everyone doing. I thought we were over this whole like April Fool's stuff, but apparently not. Apparently we're still doing it. So I was like, okay.
We got you guys. We're gonna bring you in for them Giants, man.
I said I can no longer support Tom Brady. After all these years, I'm done.
We knew that was a lie.
No one fell for it.
I wouldn't even have thought it was April Fool's. I just thought your shit got hacked. Yeah, no, that's April.
Then the Warriors beat the Grizzlies 134-125 off of Steph Curry's 52-point game. He's a specimen. This is the one I want to talk about. This game is insane. Crick, probably. Did you see the end of this? Have you?
Do you know I didn't see the end of this? This damn game didn't tip off till 10 p.m. my time. You know I didn't see the end of this damn game.
Timberwolves in overtime, double overtime, squeak out a 140-139 win over the Nuggies. Jokic, first player ever to have a 61-point triple-double. How about that?
That's unreal, dude.
But you would think with a 61-point triple-double, they're going to make this man retire. He's going to be like, you know what? I can't do this shit anymore. I want Jokic to go create his own super team. Just be like, listen, I'm tired of doing all this shit and us losing games. But this is probably... Listen, this is probably not the best video I could have found, but So here's the situation. And I'm going to see if I can find a better video. But here's the situation. The Timberwolves are down 1 right here, and we've got like 15 seconds left in the game. So they're down 1. They have the ball. Now what happens was here we go. I got a better one. I think this is better.
Good morning, B Mac and Blue. Good to see y'all. And Bierski's a Carolina Panthers fan. Okay.
Oh God, no wonder.
That's been rough, ain't it, Bierski? That's been real rough for a little bit, man.
Let's see. No, that's not it. That's not it. Anyway, so they're up 1. They're down 1. They have the ball here. So what happens is they end up getting the Nuggets end up getting a steal, right? And Westbrook gets the steal, and then has the worst 10 seconds of basketball you could probably ever have, and ruins the game, loses the game single-handedly for them.
We're glad he
You
did.
want to know why?
We had T-Wolves money line. We're glad he did.
Crick, if you're up 1 and you have the ball with 10 seconds left, are you going to try to score?
Say what now?
If you're up 1,
no, dribble 15, the clock out. Dribble the damn clock out.
Are you going to try to score even on a fast break?
No, dribble the damn clock out.
You sure? Why not?
Dribble the damn clock out.
Here we go. This is a better one. I was trying to find a better video. So here's what happens. 17.7. We're in double overtime. Here we go. Look at this. 13.1 left. I don't care if it's a 2-on-1 like this fast break. You don't try to score here. You dribble it out. You pass it to whoever your best free throw shooter is.
You let him foul you.
Yeah. Instead, what happens? He goes for the layup. Nothing good can happen from the layup because now you're up 3 and you gave the other team 9 seconds to try to score on you, right?
Uh-huh.
Or even worse than that, you could miss the layup. Like this. He misses the layup. So that's the worst thing that could possibly happen. Now they got 10.2 seconds left and they're down 1. Now, I kind of hate replay for this. I hate replay and challenges actually in the NBA. Because watch what happens.
The other way. Edwards looks at the clock. Drives.
There's 1 second left. First of all, I don't know how there ends up being a foul coming up here with 1 second left. I mean, look where he's at. He's here. There's 1 second. How does he even get the shot off? He shoots it, misses. The whole crowd. Everyone out here. No, they don't call a foul. Well, I guess he did down here.
They got a foul on the 3-point shot. It's a foul on the 3.
And then they had to go to replay to make sure. I don't even know if how he got the ball off in time.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if we're lagging a little bit here or what, but it looked like.
Oh, he did just barely.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Edwards?
No, it's not someone else. But it was Westbrook that got the foul on that guy.
Oh my God, he missed the layup and got the foul.
That's what I'm saying. He had the worst 10 seconds of basketball ever. And so then, you should have seen it. It doesn't show it here, but like the crowd didn't know that there was a foul. So everyone's celebrating.
I see them all cheering there. I see them all their hands in the air.
Yeah. And then this guy gets 3 free throws. He makes the first 2, and they just end it. He doesn't even take the last one because it's over.
Just brick it. Yeah.
No. Well, I mean, they don't even let him. Time's expired, so he's.
Oh, is it not the? Oh, well, yeah. Okay, time's out. Okay, I got you. I was thinking they might have said it would put the fuck all the thing because if he's fouled him right there, I mean, there's still 0.3 on the clock, but I don't know where the foul happens. I mean, yeah, whatever. Either way, that's a really bad sequence for Russell Westbrook there,
dude. That's embarrassing.
That's got to be, for a guy like that that's played that much basketball. That's gonna be one of those where he doesn't ever forget. Like, it's probably the worst 10 seconds I ever played my entire career, and I played 1 million minutes of basketball. It's crazy, dude.
Oh my God, time bomb. It's been a while.
No, it ain't been long enough.
I love it. More on time bomb.
I had to go off on him other day. Hell with it. Good. Hope you have a good day, dickhead.
There we go. That's what we like to see. Positivity in here, Crick. Positivity. Yeah, dude, that was crazy ending to that game. Jokic, I feel bad for him, but maybe don't get dumb teammates like Westbrook. You know what I mean?
God, that is really bad. I mean, for real though, right there, dude. You got to dribble that out. Make them foul you. Shoot the free throws. You don't.
Yeah,
that's simple basketball, man.
Sure is. It sure is. Here's your current standings. Cavs are in the 1 seed. Boston 2 seed. Knicks 3 seed. This is in the East, obviously. And your 4 seed is Indiana. Right behind that is Detroit, Milwaukee, and then your play-ins are Orlando, Atlanta, Miami, and Chicago Bulls. We are actually set in the East. I didn't realize that.
The Bulls are going to make the playoffs.
They're already in. Everyone else has been eliminated.
Oh my gosh!
That was great. Well, then we're going to make the play-in, not the playoffs.
You're playing an extra game. You played more than 82.
Yep. Thunder are your 1 seed in the West. Behind them is the Rockets making a comeback. Look at that. Then mine and SD14 fans, Nuggies. That's who I'm going to be rooting on this season, this playoffs. Then you got the Lakers, Warriors, Grizzlies, and you're playing as the Timberwolves, Clippers, Mavericks, and Kings. Everyone right here is fighting to not get into this 10 seed. The Kings, the Suns, the Blazers, and the Spurs. That's crazy.
Jeez, man. The NBA is nuts, dude.
It is.
And you know what? We're going to have those. When we get to the conference finals, we're going to have the same 4 teams that we knew were probably going to be there all year long.
Yep. Indeed. By the way, I love these torpedo bat memes. It says you versus the torpedo bat she tells you not to be worried about. I love the internet.
I don't care who you are. That's funny.
That's hilarious, dude.
That is hilarious. Yeah. Don't worry, babe.
Should we get into some NFL rule changes, Craig?
And we should, man. Let's talk about it.
We'll start here. There was several changes. One of the bigger ones is the NFL announced that the Sony's Hawkeye technology will be used next season to electronically measure first downs. The chain crew will still be on the field as like backup, which is pretty smart actually, and also probably because they already have contracts and a union and whatnot, and they're going to pay those guys anyways. But they're going to be there for backups, which I love. But we're finally embracing technology. I'm surprised these owners in the NFL who are usually stuck in their ways actually agreed to this. But now we're going to actually have electronically measured. Did Josh Allen get across that first down line?
Yes.
We'll find out. We'll find out because the ball don't lie.
Yes, that was the first down.
What do you think about this?
I like it. I think it's long overdue, man. It's long overdue. I don't know why now, finally in 2025, the year of our Lord, it took us this long to get this going on. But I like it. I just think it's too simple to be able to do something like this and get the call right. That's all we ever really want. Those big-ass games, we got our good hard-earned American and Canadian dollars on these games and stuff. We want them to get the call right. And I think this will help them do that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm with you, Biersky. It's about damn time. They should have done this 10 damn years ago.
They should have. I mean, it's really frustrating too. And I know they always say it's an unofficial line and whatnot that they have out there, but we've seen how much they have technology to do all these things. And it's real frustrating when you see like, hey, there's that line on there and it looks like he clearly gets over it. But because some guy holding the sticks out there or some ref with his eyeball in it said no.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, it's like
we can build a rocket that can go to the space station and come back down with the astronauts in and stuff, but we can't get a chip in the ball. It's like, come on, man. But yeah, I'm on board with this, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Some other notable news. Let's see if I can find it on here. The tush push did not pass, but it also did not get voted on. The tush push ban. There's 16 NFL teams in favor of the tush push ban. They need 24. Roger Goodell basically he came out and said that there's a lot of support to ban it, and but they didn't have the 24 necessary. They tabled it till May, so they're going to vote on it in May.
So there's 16 teams that like it.
It's split down the middle. There's 16
right down the middle, 16 to 16
that say ban it, and there's 16 teams that say keep it.
Ain't never getting to that 24 that you need.
Oh, you know they're going to grease.
They're
some
not
palms.
getting to that 24.
They're
Not
gonna
if there's
grease
not if there's
some
only if they're
palms.
8 away. They're 8 away. There ain't no way they're convincing 8 of them people to get on their side. No way. We're gonna have the tush push again next year, y'all. Be ready. Since it makes for such exciting fucking football.
I'm torn on it because I'm with you. I'm torn because like there's the competitor in me. It's like, hey, well then be better and stop.
That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of like, stop him. It's just a QB sneaks, all it is.
But then the other part of me is like, well, we ban it everywhere else in the game. Like you can't do it on field goal attempts and other parts. So then why do we allow pushing in the back on offensive play? You know what I mean? Like
that's the thing is we had that rule. That shit was illegal forever. I mean, if you go back to the 2003 or 2004 when USC beat Notre Dame at Notre Dame, the Bush push, it was supposed to have been illegal then. They shouldn't even have won that damn game. It should have been a penalty. But so it used to be illegal. I'm just kind of like, whatever, man. Just play football. Give me a break. I'm kind of with Bierski here. They got too many damn rules anyway. Get out there, play football. Stop.
I want them to keep it just because I want to see a team. Like I swear, if Belichick was still in the league, he would have 2 guys on his team that are rugby players. He would have one take the snap and the other one push behind.
And that would be a smart call. And once again, I have a problem with professional athletes or professional franchise, all this stuff, just whining. Just be better, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you guys are welcome for the subs in the chat. We appreciate you. Just make sure you smash that like button.
But that's the thing. It's not why you've got him over there. Why you got his picture up over there and you got him grunting. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, whatever, dude. It's like it's not 100%, man. It's not like every team that does it, it's automatic first down. Hell, even the Eagles a couple years ago, when we beat them in the playoffs. My Bucks beat them in the playoffs. We stoned that damn thing twice. Yeah. So it's not a guarantee.
Let's see. Oh God, we had a story about Jerry Jones here in a second too.
Love those.
The NFL has passed a rule allowing teams to have direct contact with players during the legal tampering period through one phone call or Zoom call. They can do this with 5 free agent players. Previously, you would have to even during the legal tampering time, you know how we see like, oh, so-and-so has agreed to this year contract, even though it's not, or this new contract, or to sign with this team, even though it wasn't officially free agency yet. That was done all through the agents. Now teams can have direct contacts with the players. 5 of them. You get 5. Which, I mean, we already know that they're having direct contact anyways. They're going to be sitting right next to their agent when they're talking to the agent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Golly. Dark days of football.
The Lions' proposal to allow wildcard teams to be seated higher than division champs if they have a better regular season record has been tabled for future meetings. It would not. It's just like the tush push. It would not have had the votes. I think
this should be changed.
I don't think it should be, and here's why. You gotta not just rewarding a team to win a division. I don't care if it's a shitty division like your Bucks. It's a bone that's thrown. We're talking about money, and this is why it's never going to pass because we're talking about money. It's a bone thrown to these terrible divisions. Like, congratulations, you won the division. Here's your reward. As the owner gets to have one more home game and collect a little bit more money.
I don't necessarily think that's right, though. And like, this is coming from a Buccaneers fan who my team always plays in a trash ass division, and we've benefited from this multiple times now. I think this is stupid when you got a team that's like 8-9 or something, 9-8 sitting there, and you got a team that's 14-3, and the 14-3 team has to travel on the road. Why should the owner for the Bucks that only won 9 games and only put together a team that won 9 damn games get a reward over the guy that had put a team together that won 14?
I think it's because you also you can't have like
you don't think
baseball or basketball where you get to play every single team. They don't get to play every single team. So there are some years like we saw the NFC North. Yes, they were the best division, on paper, but they also they got paired up against terrible divisions in their outside their division. So it's just one of those years where things fell their way, where they had easier games compared to the Bucs schedule. If you look at strength of schedule, so it's not apples to apples when it comes to who you're playing as opponents. I just think there's got to mean something to win your division. And I don't feel bad for the Vikings. They had every opportunity to win that division and get a home game, and they didn't do it. So be better.
I just think you rank the teams according to who's the best. The Vikings would have walked through the damn NFC South last year. They won 14 damn games. You shouldn't be punished to have to go on the road, especially in their situation where they're supposed to go play at LA and you got the whole city on fire, and now you got to move it to Arizona. That's bullshit for a team that won 14 games. You shouldn't be punished for that, man.
They should have won 15 and won the division.
You shouldn't be punished for that.
But you shouldn't be punished for winning your division.
You're not being punished. You're still making the playoffs, but you didn't earn
You're
a home
going on
game.
the road.
I don't think you earn a home guy. Like I said, I think in those years when you got a division that's trash like that, and you got another team that's won 14 damn games, I think it's BS.
Another big rule change that I don't really understand. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. The owners have approved moving the touchback spot from the 30 to the 35-yard line.
I can't keep up with all these stupid fucking kickoff rules. I know that much.
Yeah, what they're trying to do here is the idea is if the touchback, like if you get a touchback, they're keeping the whole dynamic kicking thing. And then the idea is that kickers will try to make it shorter and land into that, the sweet spot, the red zone, and not just kick it out of bounds. That way it forces teams to have to return the ball, because if not, a touchback's going to take you all the way out to the 35-yard line. That is insane, by the way. We got to look at overs.
Yeah, but didn't we create this rule to have less teams returning the ball and stuff, so we didn't have
now that they're not getting full speed, they're not so as worried about contact on kickoff.
You still got a guy with a 20-yard head start running into people that are basically standing still.
They're not worried about it, I guess. I don't know.
They're stupid. They're fucking idiots is what they are.
I understand it's iconic, right? It's iconic. You start the game with a kickoff. That's how you know we're underway. It's iconic. I get it. It's been a part of the game forever. Can we just get rid of kickoffs already?
No. Can we not just take them back the way we used them for 100 damn years and just play the damn game and understand that it's a full contact sport? I mean, no, you know what you're signing up for when you play this game, starting at 6 damn years old. Your mama's got to sign the permission slip and all that shit. You could walk out there on that field and you may not walk back off of it. That's part of the game, and you know that when you sign up for the shit. And I'm so tired of us trying to pussify this stuff. We might as well put fucking flags on is what we ought to do.
We should just I'm just saying, get rid of the kickoff. Let's start everything at the 25. There you go.
No, that's foolish. That's not football. You get rid of the kickoff. That's not football.
The kickoff, but we keep trying to tweak the.
So what do we call? Okay, we're counting down to what then? If we're not counting down to kickoff, what are we counting down to? Counting down to
watching
the game start?
Whatever quarterback's going out there first.
Whatever. That's stupid. You can't take the kickoff.
I mean, the kickoff is stupid. We have this stupid dynamic kickoff thing now too, and it just doesn't make any sense.
That's what I'm saying. They fucked it up when they went messing with it. I told you all last year that shit was retarded, and now they want to do all this stuff. Just play the damn game. Ugh. Got these people making millions of dollars playing at the highest level, and we're worried about whether their vagina's sore or not.
How's yours doing today?
Starting to pound a little bit.
Another rule change. NFL owners have approved a new overtime rule for regular season, ensuring both teams get the ball. Just like in the postseason, the overtime period will remain 10 minutes. That's going to be interesting.
Say that one more time. Sorry.
So overtime is going to be just like the playoffs. It's going to be 10 minutes long, except for in the playoffs, there's no time, right? Because you need a winner.
We did 10 minutes. Just if we were tied after that, we just went to another one. Is what I thought.
No, they just got in the playoffs. You just get rid of the time clock. It's just first.
Okay, you just play. You're playing those. Okay,
well, first team to score unless someone scores first, and then
right. Yeah, no sense in having a clock.
And it's going to be that in the regular season now too. That's going to be crazy. Because think about it. Some of these teams could drive down. We've seen the Eagles, man. The Eagles can drive down and eat up 10 minutes, and what did they had that 11-minute drive to end the game, and they didn't score.
Yeah, they did that a couple times last year. I feel like.
Yeah. So, but now, yes, each team gets a chance to score. So if a team drives down, eats up 9 minutes and 30 seconds, and scores a touchdown, the other team gets the ball, but they only got 30 seconds left to score a touchdown.
Yeah. It's tough to do, man.
I guess don't let them score that touchdown. Eat up all that clock.
Yeah, don't let them score that touchdown, man. I do like the fact they're changing it to the same way because we talked about that before, how we hate having certain overtime rules for regular season. You get to the most important games of the year and they change it up. So I'm glad they are going to keep it the same at least.
Yeah. And I guess you can't. I mean, you can't. It's in the regular season. You gotta have that time there because you can't have those guys playing an extra 30 minutes or something. You know?
Right. Not in football. Yeah. It's hell, whatever. They'll do it in hockey. You guys will play a whole nother game.
Yeah. What else? Should we get to the Jerry Jones news?
What do you got to say about Kellen Moore right there? Is Jerry Jones first?
Oh, that's just Kellen Moore saying he's a fan of the tush push. Obviously.
Gay.
Yeah, he's gay. Dude, Jerry Jones can't get out of his own way. I mean, nothing new, right?
This guy, dude. I can't stand this idiot.
Ooh, Steps got reverse swept yesterday. R.I.P. Steps.
Steps thinks he can hit a baseball farther than me.
I saw that. You guys are silly.
We're gonna do it, Steps. I'm telling you.
I can't believe you guys think you can hit a baseball further than me, but I guess we'll find out one day.
Whenever you guys want to come down, load up, get the baseballs. Let's go.
No homo.
Not everything is a homo. Not everything.
Yeah, you're talking about loading up balls.
I did not. I said load up the baseballs. You keep going. What do you want to say about Jerry Jones, dickhead?
That's what she said.
What's Jerry Jones doing? We all hit a baseball farther than him.
So he came out. He came out and said basically, where is it at? Jerry Jones came out. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has been negotiating directly with Micah Parsons on his extension, offering him a contract that would make him the highest paid non-QB in NFL history. Here's the twist. The Cowboys conducted all negotiations without Parsons' agent and haven't communicated with them since the combine. Parsons will not sign without his agent's approval, which is obviously a smart move. Then Micah comes out and retweets facts. David is the best, and I will not be doing any deal without David involved. That's his agent. Like anyone with good sense, I hired experts for reasons. There's no one I trust more when it comes to negotiating contracts than David. There will be no back doors in this contract negotiation. Nope. Jerry trying to do here, dude? He came out, and Jerry Jones came out, and then he said this, dude. Hold on.
What did he say? God almighty, this guy.
Saying Micah Parsons' agent isn't a factor in negotiations. He's even going as far to say he doesn't even know his agent's name.
Well, that's pretty stupid right there.
When Parsons is repped by one of the most well-known and recognizable NFL
That's
agents.
the problem, is that you don't know one of the most well-known agents in the damn game, Jerry.
He does. He's doing this on purpose. But what is he trying to do? Patriot, what is he trying to do here? Like, what? Why are we leaving the agent out of it? The agent's still going to be involved. Like, why are we just not?
This fool's senile, man. He's losing his damn mind. He thinks he's still got all this power. Granted, he got a shit ton of money and all that stuff, but he thinks he can just walk all over these people like he's done his whole damn life, and he can't do that. Jerry Jones is a piece of shit, one of the biggest pieces of shit, and you should rest assured knowing that.
Good on Micah though. Good on Micah for holding his own and not doing the stupid thing, because it's really hard to look at that contract where you're getting paid $40+ million a year, probably has 200 and fully guaranteed that they offered him, and to say, you know what, I need my agent to look at this instead of just saying, give me the money and sign.
Yes, that's smart. Your guy that went to school for this, has a law degree, all the different things he needs to make sure you're not getting f***ed over out of millions of dollars. Yeah, that's good. Let that guy look at it. That's what you pay him for.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. I can't wait till Micah Parsons goes somewhere else. We get all the memes of like Jerry Jones' head on some quarterback and Micah Parsons just ripping him up, just ripping him a new one. Yeah. Who's this? What we got here?
6-time Pro Bowl defensive lineman Calais Campbell is finalizing a 1-year deal to return to the Arizona Cardinals.
Isn't he like 40?
He was drafted in 2008.
I was going to say he played for the Dolphins last year, and I remember him saying he was 38 in that game.
Nope.
Or 37 or 38. He's my age.
Other NFL news, A.J. Brown might be going to the Raiders.
Dude, what are the Raiders doing here?
Look at this. You can tell he's excited.
Yeah, we'll open it up. Let us see.
You ready?
All right, y'all ready?
Open the damn thing up.
The only person that it would be more excited to open this up than AJ Brown is me, by the way.
Oh, God.
Tom signed a personal jersey and sent it to AJ Brown.
We couldn't even film that if you got that. That would be TVMA for sure.
This would be me all day. In
All
that jersey.
day.
In that jersey.
Just
a poor wife.
Poor wife. You think he's going to? You think what's going on here, man? Is he?
No, I don't know. I just made that up. But dude, he is, as you can tell, so freaking jacked for this.
That's pretty cool, dude.
It just seems random. I didn't know he was like a huge. I mean, I get it. It makes sense because he's of the age. He's younger than us, right?
Yeah,
yeah. Age, grew up.
Yeah, he saw him growing up. Yeah, that's pretty cool to see these guys like this though get that excited about something because he's like genuinely hype right there. That is pretty cool.
I guess we just assume like all these like top tier.
Yeah, like they don't have any
know each other and see Tom and whatnot. You know,
like
but
they don't have anybody they're
like,
a fanboy of or something like that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool to see these athletes geek out.
Look at that smile. He's so happy, bro.
What I'm talking about? Let's get going. I don't want to wait.
He's like I don't want to wake anyone up. This is like me downstairs.
This is exactly.
Nobody up.
Wait to wake up.
My dog came through clutch. And
that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I like seeing those guys get like that, man.
There it is. There's Grass. I was waiting for it. He says, "Fuck Brady."
Oh, that came in a little bit ago.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
I just figured the chat was moving.
He's got to make sure he gets that in for you every time.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like a blow my mind to see AJ Brown wearing Raiders black and silver now.
I'm just saying, don't be surprised. Do not be surprised. This is interesting, dude. A little college football news.
Hey, how's it going? Good.
Did you see this?
I did not. Ripper said he'd be like that if he got a Howie Long jersey. Hell yeah. Go ahead. I didn't see this. What is it?
I'd be like that if I got any kind of like real famous.
Hell yeah.
Personalized, signed to you, shipped to you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's cool. Hell, give me the backup long snapper. I don't give a shit. That's cool.
You
made it to the league, bro. High five. Sweet. Thanks.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying if it was like any just pick a starting quarterback in the league, right?
Anybody, yeah. Anybody playing professional sport personalized me a jersey and it comes in. Hell yeah, I appreciate you, man. Yeah. That's good stuff. I'd be hype about that. You made it to the league. I didn't.
This is interesting. I don't know how they're going to do this, but they're going to do this. Watch this. Coastal Carolina.
What's the damage? Free. Well, what about for this? Free as well. Free. All of it free. You want some nachos? Yeah. Free too. All free. Free. Can I get 50 of these? Yeah. Free. What about a drink? All of it. Free. Have 2 drinks. Ooh. And all a hot dog. Yeah. Hot dog's free too? All free. There you go. Free. Sweet.
That's right, Till Nation. This fall in Brooks Stadium, every fan, every game, always free. Free concessions, popcorn, nachos, hot dog, fountain drinks, and water for every fan this fall. Come out to Brooks Stadium, get your tickets now, and cheer on the Shots. Go Shots.
That's kind of cool.
That's really cool, dude.
I want to see how much ticket prices go up, though. But that's pretty cool.
That's what I want to know. I'm like, how much can you really jack the ticket prices up at Coastal Carolina, though?
It really isn't going to cost them that much because the stuff that they're offering is all really, really cheap. Like hot dogs, nacho, like those things. They make a killing on those because it's basically nothing.
Yeah, dude.
Soda,
they're charging you $7, $8 a
water,
piece for something that costs them 50 cents to get. Yeah, water $10 a bottle and stuff.
A hot dog costs you 10 cents and bun another 10. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and you want to charge me $8 damn for it. Yeah, no, I'm with you, dude. That's pretty cool right there. I want to see how it goes because I don't know. You couldn't do that at Neyland, buddy.
I just thought that was interesting.
It is very interesting. I'm just saying you couldn't give away stuff at Neyland like that. You got 100,000 people in there. You ain't getting quite as many people in Coastal Carolina.
Adrian says parking costs $250 probably, but I'm
probably
thinking more for the students, not for the the students. The students.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody's already paying tuition or something like that. I'm just saying, like, something's going up.
I mean, that's cool because you do pay a shit ton of tuition. That's factored into that. You buy your sports pass, which is always great. You get a deal for
money. You got to buy a parking pass and all that.
Not if you're a student. Students
you don't have to.
Well, usually, at least how it works when I was at WSU, your parking pass would just be your normal parking pass if you want. So you could choose to buy a parking pass on campus or not. A lot of people don't. They just you live off campus and just walk in because it's
right. That's kind of the way Knoxville is. Knoxville, I just feel like there's just you got the parking lots everywhere, and you got to have your ticket to be able to get in that parking lot. So maybe the students have a special parking lot or something. I don't know.
It's because it's your normal parking pass, so it's the one that you already buy. If you bought one, it's for the whole year.
Right, like you would use to go to class and stuff too. Okay,
yeah, so it's nothing extra. It's just, but no, the students, it's you buy your student pass to get you access to like all the fall games or something like that for every sport. So that's cool. I like it.
I think, like I said, I think it's cool, man. I just they're gonna make up for that somewhere. They're gonna have to, man.
I just want to know like what the reasoning behind it is for like why are they doing it? Is it to just make sure they get as many fans out there as possible? Like what's the end game for them? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. They've had a pretty decent program.
Wait for the first guy that asked for 50 nachos.
Dude, yeah, no shit, right? Hey, I'm gonna grab a refill real quick before Benny gets in here.
All right. Well, I wanted to show you guys something really, really cool, but Crick's gone now. I'll watch it with you guys. Crick can miss out on this. This is pretty cool. This is at the Wynn Golf Club in Vegas with the Sphere. Could you imagine? I love the Sphere. Could you imagine you're teeing off and you got this staring at you?
Go towards the right edge of the right bunker. Oh, I don't think he likes it. All right. He doesn't like it.
That's pretty cool. What's up, Gambling Kenny? NFL is no longer a non-profit sporting event. It's entertainment for profit. Hasn't it always been there? Aren't they all for profit? Haven't we known they're for profit? That's why these players keep getting so much more money. Owners keep making so much more money. These stadiums keep going up in value. What's up, Bo Blue? How we doing? That would be everybody's favorite hole. Well, maybe not Shannon Sharp's. You know what I'm saying, Blue? Blue, you're out there in Vegas. Do you ever see the Sphere doing wild shit? You see this? Could you imagine your teeing off? This is at the Wynn Golf Club. Watch this.
Go towards the right edge of the right bunker.
Oh, man.
Oh, I don't think he likes it. All right. He doesn't like it.
God, that's so cool. I just will never understand how we can make stuff do that. That is so cool, dude. I don't understand. Man. I can barely get my computer to start up right.
I don't know if we talked I can't remember if we talked about the story. I know I did it with Beardo and them. But there was
no idea about this.
Story. You don't know anything about it?
No.
So from what I remember, there's this chick and she got her like 15 minutes of fame on the internet.
That'll happen.
I can remember correctly. Her boyfriend, she slept with her boyfriend's dad.
Okay.
Who it was really crazy. So I think he was playing in a game or something like that. And then afterwards she went out to dinner with his dad, brought him home, slept with him in her boyfriend's bed. Then this is all alleged.
Allegedly, yeah.
And the thing that makes it even more messed up too, I mean, one, the guy stayed with her, so that's weird. Two, the mom knows about it too. So the dad's married. The mom knows about it, and they asked the mom if she's going to divorce the dad. She goes, "No, this isn't the first time he's done that."
This feels like a family full of fucking fools.
Yeah, it's wild. Anyways, Barstool covered this really well, and Pat McAfee covered it well because it was a big story for a day or two. It was just because it was wild. There was just one new thing after another of just like weird.
Does this have anything to do with sports?
Yeah. It was because it was. I think
I'm just curious why it's on all those shows. I don't
because it was an Ole Miss student. I think the kid is a athlete of some sort. Anyways,
okay.
But like you get these like her friends like all rat her out because they got like these how it got exposed was like through Snapchat. People were
Her
taking
friends
Snapchat conversations.
stitches get stitches.
Yeah. And so the Snapchats got leaked. It ended up being a huge story about this chick. Anyways, Ole Miss student Mary Kate Cornett will take legal action against Pat McAfee and ESPN for allegedly he amplified the fake sex claim about her and her boyfriend's dad. Now she's saying it's all fake, even though I don't know how, because there's Snapchat, there's evidence of people talking about it, of her talking about it. This is what she says: "You're ruining my life by talking about it on your show for nothing but attention. But here I am, staying up until 5 a.m. every night, throwing up, not eating because I'm so anxious about what's going to happen for the
Staying
rest
up
of my
till
life."
5 a.m., but it ain't because you're throwing up.
Barstool's Jack Mack was also mentioned in the report. He did a really good breakdown of his, like he did 2 of them. Now they didn't cover this for like a long time. Like I said, it was like 2 days. They covered it from what I saw. But anyways, she's claiming it's fake. But if not, either way, let's assume the situation happened like that has been reported. Honey, you already ruined your life, man. It's
That's
not
what I'm
their
saying.
fault.
You ruined your life when you slept with your boyfriend's dad. Don't blame Pat McAfee and his guys.
Allegedly,
whatever. Allegedly, where there's smoke, there's fire. And I'm just saying, people didn't fabricate this out of nothing and it take off on the internet and go viral and get on Pat McAfee's show if there's nothing there.
Yeah. And all they were doing was reporting, and I believe they were saying allegedly too, and they were reporting just off of the Snapchat leaks. Like they were reading those off. Those Snapchat leaks are real. You know what I mean?
Like, saying, man, like they can get all that stuff. It does kind of look like Britney Spears, don't it, Grass Guy?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Just say they got
this story was so crazy. I couldn't figure out what the craziest part of it was. The dad being married and then sleeping with his son's boyfriend and son's girlfriend in his son's bed.
Can you imagine? That's crazy, dude.
And the girlfriend doing that to her boyfriend, which is just wild. The fact that the mom is like, "Oh, he's done this before."
Yeah,
like,
the mom's the real problem here. She should have kicked his ass to the curb years ago, dude. Like you didn't think he was going to do some nonsense like that. I can't imagine being on either side of this, being the dad or just like I don't know how you get past it. You mentioned Thanksgiving after this, boy.
That's what I said on Weirdo Show. I was like,
yeah, ain't nobody getting Christmas presents this year. Shit.
Yeah, wild story. So we'll see how that happens. I doubt that goes anywhere with a lawsuit, but you know,
this world's crazy, man. What are we doing?
Yeah. Yesterday in baseball, we had some wild games. Marlins, don't look now, but your Marlins 4-2 on the season. Get a 4-2 win over the Mets. How about the Miami Marlins, Craig? They go.
Yeah. I wish I took the alt run line, but I took a little Marlins money line yesterday, plus 136. Booyah!
They get the win. Sandy Alcantara. Yeah, that one. He's a pitcher.
He is good, dude. I'll tell you, I told y'all yesterday on Pump the Brakes, I'm going to bet the Marlins money line every time that guy pitches this year. And I know at the end of the year, I'm going to have one more games than I lost.
And then we have Patriot tried telling us, man. He tried telling us money on the floor. Evaldi. He tosses a complete game shutout. Rangers get the 1-0 victory over the Reds.
Maybe I'm wrong.
And he goes over his strikeout prop.
When did he get so damn good?
Oh, he's been good.
I know he's been good, but I don't feel like it was ever just like money on the floor for the overstrike. That man threw a complete game shutout yesterday.
Yeah. Well, it was the Reds.
I mean, yeah, it was the Reds. That's true. They beat them like a drum the day before, though.
Diamondbacks come back and get the win, 7-5 win over the Yankees. Man, the Yankees, I liked the Diamondbacks and the over in this one. That's what I bet. It hit, but I got so lucky because
you did get lucky. I had the Diamondbacks too. We got lucky.
Well, we got lucky because my handicap was on Corbin Burns, and Corbin Burns gave up 4 runs to the Yankees. I did not.
He had a tough inning, man. He had a couple tough innings there. He had some good innings, and he had a couple tough. I watched a little bit of that one early on.
Yeah, so he, that one was rough. But we had what is it? A grand slam to win it.
I think we were down 5-3, and we got a granny to go up 7-5, cover our run lines and everything. Let's go.
My guy went over every guy that I didn't check. Let's see what the Braves box score is. But I did a 3-leg parlay that was blessed by the all 3 guys went 0 for 4 yesterday that I bet to hit a home run. None of them even got a hit.
Can we bet them to go over? Maybe that's what we need to do. Get our home run props and we'll bet them to go hitless on the day.
That's what I should do. Do a parlay of under half a hit or whatever on each of them.
Yes, dude, that'd probably play pretty fat.
It probably would. Yeah. So Diamondbacks get the 7-5 win over the Yankees. The Yankees finally get a loss. Those torpedo bats, they didn't come through. Although, what's his name? Ends up getting a home run again. The dude that they did the torpedo bats for originally. What's his name?
Volpe or whatever.
Yeah, Volpe.
Yeah, Portnoy don't like him.
Rays 7-0 win over the Pirates. The Rays are 4-1. Don't look now. Playing at a new stadium.
If you got over 9 and you got one team that gets 7, you feel pretty good about getting you over, right? They just tell
That's
you.
That's why I like doing team totals, dude. That's why I like doing team totals.
I think I might have to. On my totals in baseball, I think I might have to go to team totals.
Especially when you're like, I like the Rays at home. I don't trust.
Because you know it was only maybe 4.5 was their number probably.
Oh yeah. It's usually what it. Well, 3.5.
Probably 5.
No, it's usually 4.5. It probably would have been juiced to the over for them.
Yeah, probably like minus.
Depending on what the total of the game was. The total was 9, so it's usually 4.5 and 3.5.
Yeah, that's probably about right. Probably juice 140 to the over on both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't look now. Our guys here. What up,
man? Let's go, bro.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Good morning. Good. How are you? Tough game last night or match.
I know. Yeah.
Tough match. He's already ready to go. He's already tell us about it, man. How'd it go last night? What happened? I know it happens, man. We have our off nights in sports sometime. We just have an off night last night, man.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that was our 3rd time in a row playing the Chargers. We beat them the first 2 times. And it feels weird playing against the Chargers now.
I bet it does, bro.
Yeah. Being on them from the start, it feels weird playing against them. But, yeah, I think it was just an off day for a lot of the guys on our team. But
that happens, man. That happens. You guys have been playing pretty well, though. We had a tough little start to the season there. We know we're having to battle back, but you guys have been playing very well recently. I think Will was telling me if you guys would have won this one last night, I believe you'd been in first place all by yourself there. So, but still very much in the playoff mix, getting geared up for that, man. How we feeling right now?
We feel pretty good. And like you said, we got off to a slow start, and we started picking up here not too long ago, especially with Jairo being out for now, and Carvalho subbing in. We're still doing pretty good. So when Jairo comes back, we should be in a good spot.
Jairo, he had some family stuff going on. His dad passed away, correct?
Yeah, he had some family things and with his dad, so he went back to Spain for a little bit. But from what I heard, he will be back before the playoffs start. So
that's good, man. Good vibes their way. I know that's a tough deal and all that. We heard that last week from Scott. I think was telling us, and so yeah, we're pulling for Jairo, man. We want to see him back sooner or later, but hope everything's going well with that.
Yeah, we had Scott in here last week. First time getting to sit down and chat with him.
Really?
Yeah,
we did, man. That was a great interview, bro.
He started off. He goes, "You guys should be pumped to interview the players than me." And I'm like, "We're pumped for all you guys. Come on,
yeah, man." We just he's coming in here, tell us a little bit about the future of Jai-Alai and how all this is coming together, man. He seemed like a great guy. Seems like a good guy to work for, man.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's really into the Jai-Alai and everything. He's keeping it alive in the U.S. So we love that.
We do love that, man. Let's talk about you talk about Carb, but go ahead, Will. We'll talk about that in a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just wanted to pull this up. Here's our current standings. We still got one more match this week, but you guys are looking good. You guys are in the mix. It looks like you're gonna for sure make the playoffs. Would have been nice to be up there, at the 1 seed. But I mean, just getting into the playoffs is the first challenge, and then worry about the rest afterwards, right?
Yeah. Ideally, you want to finish first or second. That way, if you tie 3-3 in the playoffs, you get to pick the tiebreaker match, which is a huge advantage, because if you have a weaker team, it's going to be a lot harder to win the playoff.
We talk about your guy Carvalho that's been stepping there, filling in for Jairo a little bit. Tell us a little bit about him, man, because we don't know a whole lot about him just yet. We've only got to see him a couple times, but tell us about him.
Yeah, he was on the Cyclones for the first few seasons of Battle Court. He won a championship with them, but he I think it was 2 seasons ago, he decided to kind of take a break, but
Okay.
he's still around. He still practices, and he's subbed in a couple different times, I think, last season. So,
Okay.
no, yeah, he's great. He's still kind of getting back into the rhythm of playing in actual matches. You can kind of tell a little bit. We were right there on Friday, 5-5 in the third set.
Mm-hmm.
And then we took him again in 3 sets yesterday, but
So
we weren't able to get it. But
is he just a sub for you guys, or is he like Joseph is the taxi squad guy for I can't remember who's home and away, but is Carballo the other taxi squad guy?
he's kind of like an emergency like sub if a higher ranked player goes out. I think it's like 3 or above, I think, if somebody goes out, to kind of help with the, evening out the matches a little bit.
I got you. In a situation like we got with Hyro right now, we get him in there. Okay, cool.
Pissant makes a good point in the chat, Crick. He says he's not going to tell you if he isn't a good guy to work for.
That's fair. That'd be bad. That'd be bad for your business, wouldn't it, man?
That's true.
Fair enough.
Man. Yeah. So your schedule, though, you guys got a pretty favorable schedule coming up. I mean, you get to next week, you got the Fireballs, then you get the You get the Cyclones back-to-back weeks. You guys don't do that often. We play the same team back-to-back, right?
Not usually, but for whatever reason, we just played the Chargers 3 in a row.
Okay.
Really?
3 times in a row, which is a little weird.
Are we playing everybody 3 times this season?
Yeah, you play every team 3 times. Yeah.
Okay. The Fireballs, speaking of, man, they have turned it on this season. We've had our guy Jedden in here, and they've had a big season. Had a tough season last season with some injuries and things like that. But they've really turned it on this season, man. How you feel about them? They look pretty good right now.
They look really good. None of their teams are really weak. Any team can go out there and beat any of the other teams. And I think the reason that they're doing so good is because Urrutia and Lalu kind of fell far in the draft because they were new. Nobody really wanted to pick them.
Those guys are much better than they get credit for.
Exactly. And then they turned out to be pretty good. So
yeah, I think that might be what's kind of separating them right now, because I know a lot of people didn't know a lot about those guys, and those guys are players, man.
You might not know this, but I was just curious. Is the tiebreaker here between the 1 and 2 the fact that they have 5 wins versus 4 wins? They both have 7 points.
Yeah. So the tiebreak, if you're tied on points, the tiebreak is total matches won throughout the entire season.
So since they have 5 and they have 4, but they have 6 ties, they have 5 total wins, though, right? That's the tiebreak here between 1 and 2.
No, it would be since there's 6 matches in a game day, like those individual matches, however many you win over the entire season. Individual matches.
Okay.
Okay.
So not game day wins, but just match wins.
Ooh, we gotta get down to the.
Okay. I was thinking it was because the Fireballs got 5 outright wins here, and the Renegades only have 4 outright. But okay, that makes sense.
Makes
sense.
Yeah. So you could not win a game day. You could tie every game day and still be ahead of a team.
Are you now that we're pretty good ways into this season, midway or so, maybe a little over that? How you feeling? You like the new scoring system where we're getting 1 point for every match versus 1.5 for the doubles and only 1 for the singles? Now we're getting 1 point for every match. You still liking that?
I do like the 1 point for every match. It's a lot harder to win game days now.
Yeah.
You have to win 4 out of the 6.
And you don't see even the teams at the bottom there. You're only 2.5 points out of a playoff spot. Whereas last season, we saw a team like you weren't on the Devils. You were on the Chargers last year, but the Devils had dealt with a lot of injuries early on. And by the time they got their guys healthy, they were out of it, man. They couldn't even really – I mean, it was real close to being mathematically eliminated at that point. So, I like this because it keeps it closer. If you do have a team with some injuries, they have time to recover before with it being a long season and all that. So I like the new scoring system, and I think it makes it much more competitive and it's a much better product.
No, it keeps everybody closer. You have a chance, even if you have a few game days left.
Right.
And I feel like right now we have like a month left in the season. I feel like last season, some teams were out of it already.
Okay.
Yeah. So like last season. So I think it's a lot better now.
We have a question from the chat. By the way, everyone that's here, shout out. We just broke 22,000 live watching. Welcome in, everyone. Good morning. Chat's been going crazy. Username says, why is the fault line the same in doubles and singles? That's a question for Benny.
Yep.
Well, I'm not sure why it's the same. I guess because, they can't really move depending on the match. But
in Battle Court, too, somebody, I think it was Scott, I can't remember who exactly told us this, but is it Pelota? Is that
Pelota,
the other
yeah.
one? That You only get one serve in that, right? You have to make it count. But in Battle Court, you allows for 2 serves. That way, if you miss your first one, you're able to throw the second one and still, it doesn't cost you a point there. How do you feel about that, man? I like the 2 serves.
I like it. And Scott's main reason for doing that was to try and make it a little more exciting. People firing the first serve in and making good catches. Because he likes the action. He wants as much action as possible.
Right,
so
right.
That was kind of a way to make that happen.
But if you only got one serve, you're probably
more.
you're not taking those shots probably a lot of times. You only got one because you got to get it in the spot.
Yeah, you're just trying to make it in the box. Yeah.
Yeah, make you a little bit. It allows you to be aggressive in some spots and take chances, knowing that you got like a safety net. I like it.
I like it too, man. I like it too. Well,
I can't believe we're only like 4. We got 4 weeks left, and then the playoffs. Man, it feels like. I know this season started early and it's a little longer season, but it feels like it flew by. I don't know. How does it feel for you?
Exactly. It feels like it flew by. I feel like we just started. Especially, we're playing only 2 days of Pelota a lot of the time. Usually it's 3, but now we're playing like mostly 2 days a week. So I feel like I'm not playing a lot of highlight. So I want to play more, but
always more highlight, man. More highlight is better. How do you feel about Pelota, man? We asked Ben about Pelota a little bit because that's more of an individual thing, right?
Yeah, it's very individual, except for the doubles games. You have your set partners that you play every game with. Kind of like Battle Court, but yeah, it's very individual. I prefer Battle Court. I'm sure if you ask a lot of the players, they'd say Battle Court's better.
Yeah. Who's your partner in Pelota?
It's Hyro, actually.
Okay. Okay.
So right now, I'm just kind of getting sub players, every other game. So.
Okay, so they just give you a different. You don't get stuck. You
Yeah.
don't get just like Carballo all the time or something.
No, it changes every game. Yeah.
Okay.
How often do you guys practice? Do you have like practices scheduled each week, or is it just kind of on your own, or what's up with the? How does that work?
It's kind of on your own. We don't have like official scheduled practices that we have to go to, but the players, within your Battle Court team, always every week, we schedule practices together. Once or twice.
Can you guys pretty much, other than when matches are going, can you guys pretty much go to the facility and practice whenever you want?
If the court's open, I guess.
It's like, I think it's 9 a.m. to midnight. We can be there anytime we want.
Oh, that's awesome. What do you guys do a lot of that? I know a lot of people go in the off season, but we're about to have like a long break with the summer and everything like that. But the people that do stick around or come back are you guys doing a lot of practicing in the off season, like over the summer? Will you be there quite a bit?
Yeah, what do you do to keep yourself in shape, man, during that time?
Yeah, I mean, I usually like to take like a few weeks off to kind of rest.
Yeah, you got to
give
rest
my body a break.
Yeah, I got to do that.
And then I start getting back into it. I stay more, light practices and stuff. And then when we start getting closer to the season, start ramping it up into like, more difficult practices and like, working on more things like that.
Are you ever like Rocky? You just go down to the beach and start doing sprints?
I'm not a big sprint guy. I'm more, steady cardio guy.
Okay, you need that steady cardio out there. What y'all doing, man? For sure. Well, we had Ben come in a couple weeks ago, man, and Ben came in and he threw some shade at us. He was a little upset because apparently we had promised him last season as well. We were going to bring him in during playoff times, and we let him know that had been reserved for our guy Benny. Man, he was in here a lot of times, so Ben wasn't happy about all that, man. He's made us where we got to bring him in to play. We might have to have a segment where we bring Benny and Ben in one morning. Maybe they wind up paired up.
I want to bring 2 of you guys on and I want a little. You don't have to do.
Little friendly trash talk.
You don't have to do too much. I would love all the trash talking. I love that. But you can keep it professional if you want. But I would just love a little tension. Just a little.
Just a little.
Oh, it'd be fun.
We might have to bring Ben and Benny in here, especially if they get paired up in the playoffs. But we got to bring them both in on the same day, man.
Hey, I'm
Benny,
down for that. We should.
You don't strike me as the trash talking guy.
I was going to say Benny seems like more of a walk soft, carry a big stick kind of guy. I feel like my guy Ben, I feel like could throw some trash talk out there.
We'll get
man.
Ben and Jed in against each other. Or
that would be good.
Yeah,
that would be good.
that's what I'm talking about.
That would
We'll
be.
just
You're
have
right, you're
Ben
right
here.
about that. I'm not a big trash talk guy.
Hey,
Ben loves it though. Ben loves it.
I was fixing to say, you do the talking with the system, man. You do the talking with the
Exactly.
system. That's all that matters,
Exactly.
bro.
Oh man, I'd be
We don't even want to hear
terrible.
what we know.
I
what
love
you do,
trash
man.
talking.
We know what you do, man. Well, Benny, man, you guys still gearing up. You're in a good spot right now. We don't talk to y'all about the betting odds, but I like the Devils, man. I like these Devils, and I like what y'all are doing. I feel like y'all are getting right, and keep it up, man. Because like I said, we're gonna have to bring you back in here to have a little friendly banter with some of your fellow adversaries.
Hey, I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
Quick, I'll be right back.
You're good, man. You're good. Go ahead. But yeah, you would get out of here right out when we're about to tell him to have a good day and all that stuff, man. But well, just tell us what the plan for the rest of the season.
My bad. I want to show Benny this. Look at this, Benny.
Oh man, look at this.
Oh, that's the OG Chargers.
That's the OG Chargers, bro.
Look at that.
Go.
I'm telling you,
Oh
man.
my gosh.
I saw that. I was like, oh, I'm getting one. Getting one.
You're like Will's
great.
Tom Brady for Jai-Alai, man.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know how much Will loves Tom Brady, man, whew, it's something.
We'll save that for another segment.
Yeah, we'll say. Yeah, that's not for the kids. Not for the kids there, man.
No,
But,
I've been collecting jerseys. I got an Arats one too, an old school Arats one. So it's been fun. We love watching you guys, getting to know you guys, and then watching the sport, and it's been a lot of fun. So we appreciate you coming on throughout the season. Like Cricket was saying, we want you, and hopefully we can get a couple of you guys on for the playoffs. Especially if you guys are paired up against each other. That'd be kind of
I
fun.
still think we need to stream with everybody in their damn house. They got half the league in their house, man. Y'all can play highlight.
That would be
play
interesting.
highlight in the living room, bro. You have Andrew announcing that stuff going. I mean, it could be rowdy, bro. I'm just saying.
Be really good. That would be an interesting one.
That would be awesome. Well, good luck the rest of the way, brother. Keep up the great work. Y'all keep doing it. Give Hyro our best wishes. We hope he gets back from everything he's got going on sooner than later and is able to return to form. We know he will, man. But good luck to you guys the rest of the way, man. You know we wish you nothing but the best. You're our guy in here, Benny.
No, thank you guys. I always love coming on here. So I appreciate the support.
We appreciate you, man.
We appreciate you. Have a good one, Benny.
Have a great day. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, thank you guys. See you
later. I love those. Love when it comes on.
I do think. What up, Jason? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. And I do think we should get one of those in here. We get Benny and Ben in here. I got a feeling
I almost forgot the jersey. I was like, oh shoot, hold on.
I feel like my guy Ben could definitely have some mean trash talk there, man. What are you doing? You back there digging in your highlight stash?
Whether he thought that was going to be creepy or not, but I said let's go with it.
I didn't know what you were going to do. I think he totally thought it was creepy. Did you see how horrified he looked when you held it up? It was like, God, this man is a stalker.
But that's also Benny, like
I think he thought it was a little weird. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. I think he thought that was awesome that you got his jersey. I think it was. I think you should wear those.
At least I didn't ask him to sign it for me yet. But whenever
we know you're taking it. We know you're taking it with you when we go down there. 100% that thing's getting autographed.
I'm bringing them all. I'm getting everyone to sign them. Yes,
that's right.
Yes, and yes.
That's right. Was he a New Jersey Devil? No, he's this is the World Highlight League, Bierski. He is part of the Devils, which is one of the teams in the World Highlight League there. He was on the Chargers last year, won a championship, and he was not frozen on his team. He had to go to a new team. He's on the Devils now. So, yeah, this is the World Highlight League for any of y'all that may be new in here. Check them out. They play on Mondays, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern. They play on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, y'all need to get over and check them out, man. They're on a YouTube channel. They got their YouTube channel, YouTube TV, and FUBO TV. Excuse me, ESPN Plus, not YouTube TV. ESPN Plus, my bad. So, good stuff, man. Check it out.
Booyah. Let me quickly run through these and we can look at today's games and we'll wrap up. The Blue Jays beat the Nationals 5-3 yesterday. Vlad still doesn't have a home run or a hit. Well, yes.
Bum.
He didn't get one yesterday. Bum.
I'll
be right back on him today to hit a home run because I'm a degenerate.
Yep, me too, man.
Brewers defeat the Royals 5-0. Twinkies beat the White Sox. I was looking rough here in a little bit. I was about to just talk shit about the Twins, but finally my streak starts, Crick. My streak started. I bet against the White Sox yesterday. Let's go.
They went down 3-0.
I know. That's what I was saying. The Twins. I'm about to just start fading this White Sox and the Twins when this series is over because the Twins, they still don't look good, but they get the win 8-3. Angels do it in extras, 9-7 win over the Cardinals. Giants defeat the Astros 3-1. Astros not looking good. Giants sneaky 4-1 to start the season.
I love the Padres. I hated this
I know.
team
I heard
so
Steph's
bad.
in here yesterday trying to talk you off of them and whatnot.
I
The
hated this
6-0
team.
Padres win 7-0 against the Guardians yesterday.
I hated them so bad last year, and they've done nothing but win bets for me this year.
Tigers get a 4-1 win over the Mariners. When did those score? I was looking at something.
Dude, they scored. They screwed our damn Nerfy. Those pieces of shit screwed our Nerfy parlay, man. That's the only one we lost. That was one we felt the best about, and of course, that's.
I was going to say this is where we should take whatever the most because this was the most analytical play to make was no runs first inning taking the Mariners because Gilbert has been pitching so well and his first start was amazing. Seven innings, 1 run. It's at home. It's against the Tigers. It was looking like all the analytics were pointing to Mariners money line in the first 3 and then no runs first inning. We should find whatever the most analytical bet of the day is and fade it.
I agree. I'm not taking any more Nerfies on minus 150 or higher. They're losers. I don't care.
Yeah.
They are. Somebody's hitting a 2-run home run in the top of the damn first inning every time on that
This
shit.
is why I see why you hate laying juice.
I do. Exactly why, because you can't outrun that shit.
I was going to ask you who hurt you, but now I know.
Yeah.
Now I know
Pieces of shit. You stupid ass Mariners.
Cubs get a 7-4 win over the A's. And once again, total goes over. I think we got to look at overs at the A's at home.
Yeah, probably not a bad play at all. The Cubs have scored 25 runs in 2 games up there or in Sacramento, wherever the hell they're at.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Dodgers get a 3-1 win over the Braves. The Braves
0-162.
They're the only defeated team left. They're the only team that hasn't won a game. That's pretty gross, dude. That is pretty gross. Let's run through today's games. What do you think, chat? Chat, drop your favorite play for the day while we're going through these, by the way. Yes, we get day baseball. I love day baseball.
Day baseball.
Can you imagine at 9:40 a.m., which is almost 9:40 your time? We're like less than an hour away for you, right?
What? Yeah, it's almost yeah. I'm almost 9 o'clock now.
Yeah, I'm saying, could you imagine in about 40, 50 minutes baseball was starting? That's how it is for me over here. West Coast, baby. Rangers Reds start things off.
Jack lighter on the bump for the Rangers and Hunter Green. Hunter Green Day up there in Cincinnati.
That's right. Cincinnati laying minus 135. Rangers plus 115 on the comeback. Sharp money on the Reds. Big money on the Rangers. And an Action Network expert back in the Rangers. 42% of the bets. 54% of the money, though, on the Rangers at plus money. Hall of Fame Jason says, guys, how do you get so many viewers? Holy shit. Because Rumble's so good to us. We're the unofficial first leg of the lineup, all right? We aren't a part of the lineup, but we're here every single morning, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're rocking, we're rolling, we're having a silly goose time. We appreciate you guys all being here. Make sure you smash the like button. Royals at the Brewers.
We have got Cole Reagans on the bump for Kansas City, and Freddie Peralta will be going for the Brew Crew.
Brewers it's basically minus 110, minus 105. It's basically coin flip game. 55% of the bets, 52% of the money on the Brewers. Brewers suck.
Yeah, they do.
Pirates at the Rays.
Paul Skeens Day, baby, for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and Ryan Pepiot will be going for Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay plus 105. Home dogs against the Pirates minus 1. I don't know how you can trust the Pirates to get any runs. This is another one where you look at it, you might not trust the Rays, but you just take their favorites. You just take the Pirates team total under. It could be a gross 2-1 game, just
do that because the Pirates suck.
Big money on the is it Paul Skeens Day? No,
it is Paul Skeens Day, but it doesn't matter. He ain't hitting.
Then you definitely take the Pirates team total under.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't hitting the damn ball.
Everyone's gonna be on the game under. Just go Pirates team total under. 64% of the bet, 73% of the money though. Back in the Rays today. Angels Cardinals.
You say Kikuchi, I say Kikuchi. We all say Kikuchi is on the bump for LA, and then Sonny Gray will be going for St. Louis.
Ooh, you say Kikuchi had a terrible outing.
Don't bet on him. I love the guy. I love the name. Don't bet on him.
Sharp money on the Cardinals at minus 160, 75% of the bets, 81% of the money back in the Cardinals in this one. Twinkies and the White. Can this series be over? This series is just gross. Twins at the White Sox.
I can't believe they're charging people for this. Pablo Lopez on the hill for Minnesota, and Sean Burke will be going for Chicago.
The 1-win Twins are minus 185. White Sox plus 158 on the comeback. That is disgusting, and I have to bet again. I have to roll my bet over, and I don't feel great about it at all. But I'm gonna.
I like the way you said that. The 1-win Twins.
The 1-win Twins are minus 185 against the White Sox. It's disgusting. 73% of the money is back in the Twinkie State, though. Nationals and the Blue Jays.
Mackenzie Gore on the hill for Washington, and Easton Lucas will be going for Toronto.
Toronto plus 115 home dogs. Nationals minus 130 road favorite. Sharp money on the Nationals. Big money Action Network expert back in the Blue Jays today. 58% of the bets, 81% of the money on the Blue Jays. I will be on Vlad at a home run, which he won't do again. He should. It's the Nationals. I mean, come on.
Hey, Mackenzie Gore's pretty good now. He did have like 10 Ks in 4 innings in his first outing.
I'm just saying, if Vlad can get a hold of one, it's gone. Give Vlad a torpedo bat, damn it. He's at home, too. He knows how to hit home runs there.
Give him all torpedo bats.
Cubs and the A's.
Jamison Taillon will be going for Chicago, and Jeffrey Springs on the hill for the Sacramento Athletics.
Sharp money on the A's at minus 115. Cubs minus 105. 74% of the money on the Cubs. Just bet the over. Just bet the over.
Which one you talk about? Brewers? You talk about that Brewers-Royals game, Pissant? Because it did not. Yerfy.
Yeah, which one are you talking about? Let us know.
Yeah,
and
whichever you
chat. Let us know your favorite bets for today. Let us know. We got the Tigers and the Mariners.
Tariq Skubal Day for the Detroit Tigers. He'll be facing Luis Castilla for Papa Will's Mariners.
Ooh, I like Castilla's on the mound, and it's because it's Skubal.
Ooh, I almost want to just bet the over in that one. Don't make no sense.
Yerfy this one today. It's coming back again.
So, dude, I think
two amazing pitchers.
It don't make no sense.
It's gonna be one of those ones where we get a run in the first inning and then don't get another one until like the 8th.
Both these guys will have a no through 7.
What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Okay. Giants at the Astros.
Landon Roop is on the hill for San Francisco, and then Framber Valdez going for the Disastros.
Love to see it. Astros minus 160 home favorite. Sharp money Action Network expert back in the Giants, but 60% of the money is on the Astros. Guardians at the Padres.
Ben Lively on the hill for Cleveland. It's Dylan Ceastay down there in San Diego.
Ooh, Dylan Ceastay. All right. We've got Padres minus 1. The undefeated Padres minus 185 favorites against the Guardians. Plus 158 for them. Sharp money on the Padres. 94% of the money on the Padres. Probably a time to stay away. Just stay away from that one. There.
I know. I want to bet him again, but I know I don't need to.
Mets at the Marlins.
Clay Holmes on the hill for New York. Connor Gillespie will be going for Miami.
Mets minus 210 road favorites. Marlins plus 175 home dog. Sharp money on the Mets and 90% of the money on the Mets. What could go wrong?
What is going on in that damn?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. We got to power through.
Yep.
Red Sox, Orioles.
Garrett Crochet on the hill for Boston, and Zach Eflin going for the Orioles.
Orioles, even money home dogs. Red Sox minus 120 road favorite. Sharp money on the Red Sox, big money on the Orioles. Do we bet Devers today?
I bet him to strike out. Do that. God, that guy's
once he turns it around, he's going to go on this.
I know, but I feel like I don't know that I've got enough money in my life to keep betting these guys every day through their cold streaks until they finally find one. Because when they do finally hit one, they're going to be like plus 200 to hit it.
That's true. Okay. Then we have, Rockies at the Phillies.
Kyle Freeland on the hill for Colorado, and Zach Wheeler going for the Phillies.
Phillies minus 335 favorite. Here we go. Now we're getting some of the big favorites. Sharp money on the Phillies here, and 97% of the money on the Phillies. Diamondbacks at the Yankees.
Zach Gallen Day up in New York. Not Zach Gallen at home. Carlos Rodon will be going for the Yankees.
Zach Gallen at home was not good this year either. Yankees minus 145 home favorite. Sharp money on the Yankees. 85% of the money's on the Yankees. Yankees team total over. Just bet it.
Yep.
Braves at the Dodgers.
Bryce Elder on the hill for the Braves, and Blake Snell will be going for the Dodgers.
Dodgers minus 235 favorites. Poor Crick. Braves plus 2, or not Poor Crick. Poor Steps. Steps.
Yeah,
Braves plus 205. Sharp money on the Dodgers. 92% of the money back in the Dodgers, and there you have it.
Mm-hmm.
There
And
you go.
you
Okay,
did
let's
not
do this real quick.
I don't know what you were watching, Pissant, but that Yerfie did not hit yesterday in that Brewers Royals game.
Oh,
It did not. They didn't score a run until the Brewers scored 2 in the bottom of the third, but they did not score any in the first.
There we go. All right, we're rating Pudge.
All right,
We're
yeah,
rating
let's Pudge. We crashed the stream last time we did. Let's hope it don't happen again.
I don't think you'd mind it. I don't think you'd mind it. Raid alert. Raid alert.
Fuck off my shit.
Oh, he's intense right now. What's he, man? He's in a battle.
Yeah, he's playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Oh, I love this.
Oh,
guy.
is that the new? Okay, yeah. Let's
No, it's not
go.
the new one. This one's from years ago, but it's,
I love some Assassin's Creed, dude. I've been jamming out Valhalla lately. I don't think I've ever played Odyssey, man.
Odyssey's fun. It was out. It was the one before Valhalla.
Okay,
that's right. Look at that. He's in the middle. Make sure you smash the like button while you're over there, folks.
There we go. That's right. Well, Titty Peen Gal, what is going on? We got the raid. Let's go.
That's
I don't
right.
have my chat up. Why do I not have my chat up? Who rated me? I can see
You know who rated you,
You already
Game
know,
on show.
There it
You already
is.
know, Pudge.
Oh my god. I didn't even see the raid.
There it is.
Look at
Let's
those
go, baby.
numbers
We love it.
flying up.
We love that, man. We love that. Y'all get Pudge up. Big Pudge out.
Happy
Man.
Liberation Day, Patriot. Guys, good
That's
to
right.
see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you,
Welcome in. We need
Yeah,
some
he's hammering
good,
that horn.
we need some good party music. We some good raid music. We got it.
There we
got
go.
it here. Check this out.
Man,
This is gonna
I like
be
how you got the little emojis
this
flying
is
all
our
over the
rated
screen and
music.
stuff.
We just got raided. Oh, and how appropriate from Game On.
There we go.
What's going on, my guys?
That's right.
That's right, Pudge.
Always good to see you. Always good to see the guys from Game On out here hanging out with us in the chat.
We love
Guys,
Pudge,
welcome in. Welcome in. It is Game On Raid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you so much, Will and the gang.
We love Pudge, man.
Oh, I wish we could hang out longer, but
I do too. We love Pudge, man. Y'all go give him a follow, smash that like button for him, man. Pudge, a hard worker in here too, man. He always doing
yeah,
that
we
thing.
love Pudge. We love Pudge. Go give him a follow, smash the like button, and we'll be back. You guys got anything going on today?
Yeah, I will do Crick's Corner here in a little while. It'll be probably between 1 and 1:30. I'll do it, and we'll get in here and we'll talk about
Chat,
whatever.
usually that means 1:30.
Probably usually means 1:30. We'll talk about whatever I'm taking today. I don't know what to tell you to do. I'll tell you what I'm betting. Y'all can do what you want with it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, another good show. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Rumble. Thank you. We are live every day here, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we'll be back tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world and bringing you our best bets of the day. But until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.